Oh dear. We are live. I accidentally turned my shaders on. I don't know how I did that. Hang on, let me fix this. I apologize for the scuffedness, folks. Regardless, welcome to Game 3 of the NLDS here with MCBA. MBL. My name is Will Cranberries, and I will be your broadcaster and showrunner tonight. It is the Pittsburgh Pistons versus the Arizona Thunderbirds. Get my things on screen here. Oh, of course it's got the wrong thing on screen. Don't you love it? There we go. There's the scoreboard. I am a new broadcaster here with MBL. I'm pretty excited to be in this position as we wait for everybody to get around, for everybody to get here. I think we're waiting on our umpire Garrity. I guess while we're waiting, I will go over the defensive lineup for the Thunderbirds. We have from first to third on the infield, you have I'm sorry, I apologize, folks. I have everything written down. You have number 1,287, 1287 at first. Number 12, Conman 69 at second. You have... Oh, man. See, I have to pull up the lineup again. Isn't this a wonderful sport? Okay, let's try this again. You have 1287 at first, Conman 69 at second, Secretly Ben at short, and Pipple Bob at third. In the outfield, you have Big Veggie in left, you have Big Max in center, Shaznuts in right, with J Pair on the mound, and Edmund behind the dish. Today's umpires is Garrity. Pull up OPS here as we get going with Game 3 of the NLDS. If I can get this looking right. First pitch comes in just on the outside for strike one as Nutty swings at it. Nutty, a seasoned player, as he swings at the second strike from J Pair. Nutty stands right-handed and strikes out. I was going to say he stands right-handed about in the middle of the box here as 9ENG steps up to the plate, also a right-handed batter. Pitch comes in as strike one with one out here at the top of the first. That's going to come in for a ball, so it's a 1-1 count with one out for 9ENG. J Pair throws that one well outside the strike zone for ball two. 9ENG having a pretty good eye. That one back to the mound will fall for the second out. Two outs here. Lockie Balboa steps in. Left-hander. As I adjust my camera here. The left-hander steps up. Ready. J Pair with the pitch here in just a second. And that falls for a ball. It looked like maybe a curve ball. Just outside. And a little above Lockie for ball 2 with 2 outs. Lockie Balboa, a prominent player. That one fouled off into the seats to the right as he'll get another go at it with 2-1 being the count. And with the pitch. Outside, ball 3. It is a 3-1 count. J. Pear trying to keep people off the bases here. Count full now. As I was saying, Lockie Balboa, a prominent player in MBL. Been around for a little while. And that comes in for a strike to strike him out on a forkball. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. Fiddling with my overlay here. All right, let's go try to get their defense. Looks like Lockie Balboa is going to be on first base. Nobody second or short at the moment. Tobe going to be at third with, who is that? Danke in left. 9 Eng in right. Dryfo going to be behind the dish, possibly? Nope. He's running out. Maybe they are making some last-minute changes here. So Lockie will sit short. And Dryfo will sit at third. Nope. He'll sit at catcher. Keeps changing. Hurries will play first. Trying to figure out what the team is doing, what the Pistons are up to. But regardless, thought they had a proper shortstop for a moment there. Not sure how many players they have today. Looks like this is all they have for now. Looks like one of their players had some internet issues. I will update that as it goes. Put down my stats here while I can. That's the wrong spot. It's no hits here. So it would be okay, just taking some stats here, folks. Looks like they're still trying to figure some things out, and we'll pan out here for the viewers at home. Hope the broadcast looks good for everybody. Still waiting on a couple players here as the Pistons try to figure some things out. All right, looks like the umpire is ready to get things back in order here. Conman69 up to bat for the Thunderbirds. And the pitch from Nutty comes in high and above for ball 1. The scoreboard is not updating, but that is a shot into center field. He will get a single for Conman69. I'm not sure why my scoreboard is not updating. Just a second, folks. It's very odd. Might have to keep that on screen. I don't know. There's a man on first here for Nutty. And the first pitch comes in for strike one at the top of the zone. Big Max standing in on the right side of the plate. Watches ball one above his head. Oh. Yep. Count 1-1 here. The pitch from Nutty is a swing and a miss for strike two, the count 1-1. Two teams have been very, very resilient this series, as that one is fouled off to the left side to the Thunderbirds dugout. Both teams have played very, very well. Yesterday's game ending in a walk-off, and that one is foul again, as Conman has to retreat back to first. Big Max standing in. That one is popped up into the air and caught by Tobe for the out here. So it's going to be one out here in the bottom of the first. Quickly moving first inning here, as both teams have excellent defense. Now up to bat is Shaznutz. Standing on left-hander. That one is popped foul to the left for strike one. That one lined into center and caught by Rated in center field for out number two. Phenomenal defense here from the Pistons. Still one man on for Edmond. Lefty standing about middle of the box as he watches the first one just drop in for strike one. Just scooch over here. He swings and misses at one just on top of the zone. Trying to find myself here. That one is just lofted over to Rated. He throws it over to Nutty. And Conman and Edmond are safe first and second here with two outs in the bottom of the first. See if Nutty can keep them from advancing any further here. Now standing in, Big Veggie. Up to bat. The pitch from Nutty. Might be trying to pick off here. Nope. Just looking back to keep Conman right where he wants him. The pitch from Nutty. Just on the edge of that strike zone there. Scoreboard's off. And ball one. It's a 1-1 count here, as everybody's standing firm on the bases with two outs here in the bottom of the first. 2 on, 2 out. 1-1 count as he unloads. Nutty taking his time. And the pitch is a ball just outside. Count 2-1 now. Waiting on the pitch. Ooh, just crossing the top of the strike zone there to even the count. Nutty keeping everybody on their toes as we wait for the pitch. That one is skied up there, foul into the far right-hand stands. Any further, that might be gone at Hitman, which is the MCBA field with the short walls, the collegiate field. Should probably fix that. I don't know why it's so small, but that is okay. Falls for strike 3. As we switch sides, no runners on 2 hits, 2 left on. Go to the top of the second for Arizona. And let me just... Actually, let me fix that. Okay. So nothing here. Dreyfo. Swing and a miss. Oh no, it was not a swing. I apologize. That was a ball. And that was ball 2 now for Dreyfo. Again, standing on that right side a little bit back towards the dugout, the T-Birds dugout. Let me get to a 2-2 count here. And the pitch right in there for the strikeout. Tobe now coming up. Tobe standing just on the outside of the batter's box. Watches a 2-seam at 87 for a strike. That one is ball. Wow. That is a dead ball, which means Tobe is going to take first on the hit. Brady Jr. Waiting on him to take up the bat here. He is ready for the pitch from Pear. And a ball. Just barely outside. Around the plate. And strike 1, so the one count is even. Must have hit the strike by accident there, so I apologize, folks. Still nothing here. At the top of the second with 1 man on. That one is driven but caught by Big Veggie out in left field. Nobody moves, nobody advances. This could be a similar situation to yesterday's game, which I don't believe was broadcasted. It might have been, but it was a 10-inning game. It was a very, very long game. A swing and a miss from Danky 91, the left-hander. And the pitch from Pear. Well outside for ball 1. Count evened up. 2 outs for J. Pear. And strike 2 on a screwball at 75 miles an hour, just above the lower half of the strike zone. It's a 1-2 count now. And Danky swings at strike 3 above the zone at his head. Now to the bottom of the third. Do some quick stats. he hasn't batted yet. That one fouled. Apologies. I'm a little bit behind on my stats here. Ben stands in and watches ball one. Pitch from Nutty. Outside. Make it 2-1 for Secretly Ben. Ooh. A very dirty strike above the zone. Just barely in the zone there. As Ben watches for ball three. Pitch, that one popped up in the air into the dugout of the Thunderbirds. Let me get back into a spot here. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night. Full count, a walk. So man on first here. Nutty walked here. Up to bat now, J. Pear Jr. 7. That falls for a ball. I'm not sure what pitch that was. Could have been a curved ball. I don't know what Nutty pitches. And strike one comes in on a two-seam that looked down the middle the whole time. With a 1-1 count here, the man on first. They're going to check on... No, I thought they were going to try to maybe do a pitch out. I wasn't sure if he was leading very far. J. Pear. Again, very far back as a curveball just goes over his head for ball three. Do it again. And full count now on J. Pear from Nutty. Nutty's thrown pretty good so far. Only walked one batter. Nothing crazy, and he strikes him out for the first out of the inning. Up to bat now is Pipple Bob. He's got that iconic guitar bat that so many people tend to love. He'll stand. He's pretty close to the plate. I wouldn't say he's too close, but he's fairly close as he swings at a ball in the dirt just outside. I'm going to take a moment. And that's going to fall for a no pitch, which is strange. That looked pretty good. We'll do it again. He hits that one. That one is launched up in the air and caught by Rated Jr. down in center field for out number 2. Nutty managing here with 1 on, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 1287 steps up to bat. Sits a little further back in the box, but not as far back as some other players as he watches a two-seam pretty much down the middle for a strike and swings at a knuckle outside for the second strike. Maybe could just be swinging right now. And that's out number 3. We go to the top of the third. Pretty good job from both teams as we keep going. Scoreless here. Still 0-0 as Pear Jr. steps in. Or steps up, I apologize. Not in. And Hurwies comes up to bat. I don't believe we've seen Hurwies today. I don't have their lineup. And that one is launched well back. Foul. Just almost a little more power, and that could have gone out. But probably still would have been foul. Herwey's getting that foul strike. And a ball even count. I don't know how that was a ball. That was very well placed. I would have swung at that easily. As he takes another, or swings at another ball for a strike. Or a strike for a strike. I apologize. And fouls that one back to the backstop. Okay. Okay, we're good. And yeah, that's a strikeout. Swinging at a ball just on the plate. As we get going here, I just want to give a little bit about myself. My name is Mo Cranberries. I am a Minecraft collegiate baseball player. I play for the Nagasaki Samurai. As that one comes in for strike one on Nutty McNutt. As a two-seam in there at 87 miles an hour. For those who don't know, this is Minecraft baseball. If you're just joining us, as that one skied into the air and caught in center. I didn't see who caught that ball. For those who don't know, this is Minecraft baseball. You're probably asking, Minecraft baseball? How is that possible? The power of coding. No mods, just plugins and textures. Very competitive set of leagues. We have a collegiate league, a minor league, and a major league. This is currently the National League Defense Series Game 3 against between the Pittsburgh Pistons and the Arizona Thunderbirds. If you are interested in joining the league, make sure to click the link in the description or the bio of the YouTube channel. You can also find us on TikTok and I believe Instagram as well. As that one rolled to third, thrown across, and he makes it in safe. It looks like Pear just wasn't quite paying attention to where the ball was. I need to reset my count here. Apologies, I was shilling. Should be fine. Now Lockie Balboa in on the left side. As you can see, there's some spectators flying around there as Lockie Balboa swings at a ball for strike one. And they're going to call clear lag. Or umpire Garrity, who's Garrity? I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's a pretty fair umpire. I've had him once or twice. Very, very fair umpire. As that one's going to roll to short. He didn't tag the runner for the... Okay. It is a fielder's choice. I didn't even realize it was a fielder's choice. As we go to the bottom of the third. Gotta reset my brain here. It is getting later here for me. I'm positioned here in the Central Standard Time Zone. Here. And I think that was a strike. That's going to be strike one. Oh, that one falls foul. Just off to the right side of the field. As that one goes for ball one. Still scoreless here in the bottom of the third. A little over halfway through this game here. As we keep going. This is a playoff game. Both of these teams want to win and make their way to the championship series. That one lined, dropped on the ground all the way back, pretty much to the wall, as Balboa comes into third. Nope, sorry. Conman comes into second. I keep seeing their players running around. Conman comes in with a double. I think we're just waiting on to figure out who has the ball. As Dryfo comes in. Sorry, Big Max. I read Dryfo. It's late. That's popped up foul caught by the catcher for the first out with a man on first. Let me reset these stats here, or the board here. Shaznuts standing in, waiting on Nuts' pitch. And a ball just at his head for the first pitch of the at-bat. That one popped way up there, pretty much to the roof, as that is caught by Dryfo. And still, Conman's still at second. Two amazing catches from the catcher there. Absolutely fantastic. As Edmund stands in and strike one on a screwball that was caught the top of the zone and just fell right down. A screwball being probably my favorite pitch of all time, both in real life and in Minecraft baseball. As Nutty throws one just at his toes for ball one. So 1-1 count and a scoreless ball game with 2 outs. As I apologize, that was the wrong button. It is 1-2 count, not a strikeout. That will fall for a ball. Edmund, stepping out of the box. He's having some bat issues, perhaps. And Edmund stands in, ready for Nut. That one flied, caught by Rated for the third out. It is scoreless going into the top of the fourth here in the National League Division Series. It's the Pittsburgh Pistons nothing, Arizona Thunderbirds nothing. Here at the top of the fourth. Oops. I'm having some issues with my scoreboard again. As per usual. Let me pull up my strike zone. There we go. Backing up here. First pitch comes in for a strike. That is a forkball. Rare pitch, at least for me. It is a pitch you don't really see very often. Another forkball just on top for the second strike on Dryfo. Personally, forkball overrated. Fouled off just to the side. So it'll be count stands 0-2 now. Again fouled off, keeping that 0-2 count right where it is. I don't know why there's an out on the board. The fans are cheering on Dryfo. Dryfo is his brother. Dryfo is the man at the dish. Or his cousin or something. They have the same name. Fouled again. Caught by Peachy. For the int. And strike 3 for the strikeout from J. Pear. Here comes Tobone. I played with this guy once. He was cool. He stands far back in the box. grinds one to the mound for the second out. Going fairly well here for both teams. Rated Junior now standing in. He's got like a stick of dynamite as a bat. I think that's really cool. As the pitch falls for a ball just in that upper corner of the strike zone. I mean, really, it was close. That one fouled back for strike one. I apologize, because that's what it is. It is 2 outs. Rated Junior coming in. Oh wait, he was still in. It's now 2 strikes. And strike 3 to swap the sides. We are going bottom of the 4th. Still no score. Several runners on base, as both teams have been fighting to keep each other off the bags. I mean, seriously, both teams have been performing very, very well here in both in the game and in the playoffs as a whole. And it looks like one of the Pistons players disconnected by accident. Yeah, both teams have performed very well for these past. I think this is. I don't know why it says 2-2 on my screen. It should be 1-1. Sometimes I get my stats wrong as Big Veggie comes up. And watches it as it drops just in front of his feet there for ball 1. Just quickly getting through the innings here. Another ball from Nutty. So I try to figure out what game this is. And he's waiting on something here. Not sure what. And for the first strike, it's 2-1 count on Big Veggie from Nutty as we get clear lag as I try to figure out what the series is at because I put in the wrong numbers. It is 1-1. I apologize. My board was wrong. As that pitch comes for a ball just behind his legs there. It is now a 3-1 count, the batter's count, as Big Veggie swings at a ball way out there. Definitely looked like a curveball, like it could have dropped, but it did not. As that one popped up and caught by the catcher, Dreyfo, for the first out. Here, the bottom of the 4th, we are still scoreless here. Was that not a out? Oh, no, it was. Secretly Ben watches that one fly past him into the catcher's glove behind him for ball 1. Another ball from Nutty. Same kind of spot. Well outside on Secretly Ben, who's a right-hander. That one, where did the ball even go? Off the wall in center. That ball's flying back. I don't even know where he went. He stayed on first? No way he stayed on first. Oops. Secretly Ben stayed at first. That is very interesting. I would have gone for at least 2 there. But It is the batter's discretion, or the runner's discretion in that case, as we watch a Raptor fall for strike one on J Pair. Waiting on Nutty to pitch. That one hit, dropped just past second base, and thrown in. Both batters safe at first and second. Impressive work from the Thunderbirds, potentially scoring here with one out here in the bottom of the fourth. It's 1 out, 2 on, with no score, no runs here in the bottom of the fourth, as Nutty throws strike one to Pipple Bob with that iconic guitar on his shoulder. Hits that one over his head into center. They're throwing for 3. Can they get it? They're gonna. It's gonna be bases loaded here. Bottom of the fourth with 1 man out. Can the Thunderbirds score? Possibly. Can the Thunderbirds score on this bases loaded 0-0 count as that one drops in for a ball? 1287 standing right where he was last bat. 1-0 count, bases loaded, 1 out, and he swings at that one for strike one. Very tense situation for Nutty and the Pistons. That one slapped foul. That was skied foul. I didn't even see that one. It is 1-1 here. That one's up in the air in center field. Ben is going to be home. That is a run for the Thunderbirds. And 2's coming in. 2 runs for the Thunderbirds as Pipple Bob stands at 3 with 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. It is a 2-0 ball game here for the Thunderbirds and the Pistons in Game 3 of the NLDS. What an effort by the Thunderbirds to get those runs on the board. Here comes Conman with man on third, 1 out. My count being wrong here. There we go. Making sure everything looks good. Somebody just ran across my screen. Who was that? It looks like they could potentially swap Nutty. Yep, there goes Nutty. They're going to have a reliever come in Dryfo. So that will be the end of Nutty's night on the mound. He will probably take over Dryfo's spot behind the dish as Dryfo comes up to relieve for Nutty. Dryfo's got this cool cape. I think he got it from when the Minecraft movie was coming around. Umpire calling play ball as Conman charges his bat. That one's fouled just behind, almost behind the netting. Not quite behind the netting, but almost. For a ball, it's a 1-1 count to Conman. Try to fix the camera here in just a second. That one skied up there. Can they make the catch? Dryfo is making the catch there for the first out of the bottom of the fourth, with the Thunderbirds leading by 2. Remember, folks, if you are interested in joining this league and you're not already in this league, do not hesitate to click the link in our description. I would tell it to you, but I honestly don't remember it. And that one goes for a ball outside. I apologize, folks. is a 1-1 count. That one kind of wiggles its way past. For ball 2 is a 2-1 count. 2 outs. Man on third for Big Max. Somebody is drinking something behind me. And Big Max swings at a ball outside. Who is consuming liquids? Oh, I didn't even. 12 was on base. Man. And that is going to be a ball. So it's a full count here for Big Max. Big Max standing in. Slaps that one up. Popped. Not caught. So it's going to be a foul ball. Count stays the same. Full. He's going to stay right where he was. Big Max. The pitch flying over, just under the line. I'm not sure if they'll call that as a home run. They might. No, they did not. So that is going to change the score once again. Bases have been practically cleared for the man. As both runners make it around to make the game 4-0 with the Thunderbirds leading. Big Max picking up 2 RBIs on the long ball that was just under the yellow line in center field on that high center field wall. Literally a few pixels underneath the center field wall. Or the center field home run line. Here is Shaznut standing in. Still with 2 outs, man on first. Takes first one, or swings at the first one for a strike. That one's popped up and is going to be caught by Dreyfo over there by first base. So now we will go to the top of the 5th. Pistons got to try and score here on the 4 runs in the last inning. 2 by Nutty and 2 by Dreyfo. If the Pistons can't score, we might be seeing the Thunderbirds in the championship series. This is a win or go home game for the Pistons. Though they have fought well with a walk-off last game. Count's going to be 1-0 on Danke. J-Pair is still playing in this game. Swings at a ball at his head for strike 1. The count staying at 1-1 now. Danke waits, and ball 2 is going to be still holding a pretty good at bat here for Danke. He stands far back for making the count 2-2, swinging at something just past the strike box on the inside, just under his hands. And that'll be a strikeout. So it is a 1 out here in the top of the 5th with Herwies coming up to bat. Hopefully this has been an enjoyable broadcast from yours truly, as this is my first broadcast as that pitch comes in for ball 1 on Herwies. Herwies has got like a real sick looking beard mustache combo going. Kind of old school baseball look to him as he takes for ball 3 just above him. J-Pair might walk him here. Nope. He'll throw a fork ball just to the left of the middle. I'd say left middle for strike 1, then strike 2 down the middle with the fork ball. Hurley's swinging a little late on that as he strikes out on a two-seam. Barely, just a little bit inside there. 2 outs here. Top of the 5th for Nutty McNutt, the now catcher. Pitched for 4 innings. Is currently on the record for the loss. If they lose, that is. We'll see. And he'll take or swing at a pitch at the head for strike 2. And fouls that one just towards the Thunderbirds dugout, possibly with a little resentment there for whoever was in the dugout, maybe. And strike 3 on Nutty there as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Could be the last time we see pitching from the Thunderbirds as Dreyfus looks to hold them at their 4-0 lead as we are getting ready for the bottom of the 5th. Once again, this is the National League Defense Series with in the Minecraft Baseball League playoffs. It's Game 3. Whoever wins this goes on to the championship series as that one goes for a strike. Swings. Edmund. Left side here. Hits one back to Dreyfus. Dreyfus throws to first for the out. Wonderful PFP there. Wonderful, good fielding from Dreyfus. This Big Veggie comes up to the plate and takes one for a ball. That one skied, curving, dropping, and Rated makes the catch in the outfield. That's 2 outs. Dreyfus keeping them right, wants to keep them right where they're at. But it's still a 4-0 ball game with the Thunderbirds leading here at the bottom of the 5th. That ball was crushed. But that was crushed. It might have been caught, but no, that is a crushed home run into left center field. Where is he at? For secretly Ben putting the Arizona Thunderbirds 5-0 over the Pistons. Del Hanko, one of our resident Clippers, saying that we're going to have some clips from that here in a little bit. Already in Clips channel from Obey. A monster shot. Dreyfus looking kind of just sad as he throws a ball and a strike here. I think Dreyfus now will be put up for the loss over Nutty. I don't know. This game looks pretty determined by now, as that one is caught but not in time as he throws it to first to keep the runner on the bag. Still 2 outs here with 1 man on here in the bottom of the 5th. And a cutter comes in for a strike on Pipple Bob. I couldn't read. Pipple Bob swings at that one for strike 2. It's an 0-2 count here from Dreyfus. Just trying to get out of the inning now. As he swings at that for strike 3. We go to the top of the 6th. Could be the last time we see the Pistons this season, as a 1-run shot from, I think that was, who was that hit that home run? I don't even know who hit that home run. It was somebody. J. Pair coming up now unless the Thunderbirds get 5 runs, it looks to be over for them here in the National League Defense Series, as that one comes in for ball 1. For 9ENG and 9ENG. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. As that one's fouled off just to the Thunderbirds dugout. Pistons players looking just a bit hopeful, trying to potentially come back and win this game after their walk-off yesterday to keep them in the series. Yesterday was a 10-inning game. As much as I would want it again, I do not want it again. I have work in the morning. I know, work on a Saturday. Who does that? The pitch comes in. I apologize if I've not been keeping up with my strikes and balls. Counting 1-2, no outs. Here at the top of the 6th, Thunderbirds leading by 5. That one's grounded just to Bennett short as it's thrown across for out number 1. The Pistons with 1 more out here. 2 more outs to work with. But the odds are low. Lockie Balboa stands in on the left side. Whereas the number 18 watches the first pitch fall for a ball just above the knees. See the pitch, and he swings at a ball that dropped just below the zone. I believe that could have been a curveball, or maybe a knuckle. We'll never know. That one's fouled into the stands. Good thing we have the netting there. So it didn't hit anybody in the stands. A packed house here at Thunder Stadium, or Thunder Field, whatever we're calling it, as that one comes in for ball number 2 on Lockie Balboa from J. Pear. As he swings at a ball at the head. Pistons down to their last out here at the top of the 6th. As we wait on clear lag. It does not look great for the Pistons. As the first pitch of the at-bat is a 2-seam inside in the strike zone for strike 1. 2 outs. There's the clear lag. Fireball Max is standing on the plate for some reason. Dreyfo, the last hope for the Pistons in their postseason. Made it through wild card into the division series. I keep calling it the defense series. This is winner takes home, or winner takes it all, as that comes in for strike 2, down to the 1 more strike, I believe, for Dreyfo, unless there is another inning, but I don't believe there is. The major leagues is 6 innings as opposed to the 5 innings that the minor leagues and colleges. And that's it, folks. The Arizona Thunderbirds are your National League Division Series champions. They will go on to the championship series, the National League Championship Series. And move forward. This is a celebration on the mound as a no-hitter as well for J. Pear. Absolutely wild game. Absolutely nothing. We need to find this man this strikeout ball. The Thunderbirds win 5-0 that's our ball game. We thank you for watching this broadcast. I'm going to see if I could maybe get in for an interview with some of the Thunderbirds players as they go to take some pictures here on the field. Let's see if I can get an interview with one of these guys, perhaps. Let's see if we could possibly get a an interview. I'm asking, see if we can get an interview in General VC with these guys. I'm kind of waiting here. Waiting to see if maybe we get somebody in here. Hi, Tobe.
Hello.
How do you feel?
Huh?
How do you feel?
About what? The fact that I was the only one on my team to get a hit or get on base?
Yeah. What are you feeling right now? How's the clubhouse over there? I know it's a crushing loss.
I'm not on that team. I'm not on that team anymore.
Oh, you were cut? Just now?
No, that was my so playoffs, final game, final season, only a 1 season contract.
Oh, okay.
My contract got, so I'm done. Yeah,
You're done.
I'm officially a free agent.
You are a free agent. So if any teams are here and Tobe's up for grabs. But y'all.
No. But for real though, on the real, it is a good game.
It was a very good
well played until I think we had a moment when it started getting hits and it was just they put the ball in play.
Yeah. It is.
I love the team. The Pistons not a bad team. It's just
Yeah.
I think it
It's
needs a
rough,
little bit
a
of refining.
rough loss, but good fight. Honestly, a very, very good fight. Yesterday's game was fun to watch, for sure. And today's game was great as well. So, I'm trying to see if I can get J Pair in here to interview him on his no hitter. I'm seeing maybe if he could get in here, but we'll see. But you're welcome to hang out in this. Let's see if he maybe might be offline. Not sure. It looks like he up and left. Could be out at a bar or something.
True.
They will be celebrating, I'm sure.
No doubt.
No doubt about it.
I'll say this though, for the team, that's very close games for the teams of a team that is not was barely made playoffs and a team that was a championship. So I'll give it that.
Yeah, and honestly,
but
who are you rooting for to win the playoffs? Who do you think?
Honestly, and it's not no hate towards the Thunderbirds. I said it's too late to talk.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'll find somebody else.
Personally, what I'm rooting for, and it's not for the reasons of I do like the Thunderbirds and all love to them, but I'm rooting for the Dolphins because I know it's some people last season and they're trying to win a ring so that people can go off and retire as champions.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Such as like Torment and multiple other people because they said they're probably not going to play again.
I've been seeing a lot of the older players, the more I guess senior players, if you will, saying that this is either their last season or one of their last. Hi, Big Max.
Good game.
How are you doing?
I'm feeling great, Just one.
How's the team atmosphere? How's the clubhouse feeling right now? You know, y'all just
I mean,
y'all won, man. Y'all won the division series, going to the championship series.
hmm
Who do you think you're gonna face?
Well, we're obviously facing the Dolphins, but like, do you mean my pitching?
Yeah, who do you think? Who do you think you can?
Well, it
Who you're
can't
gonna
be
face?
Weapon because he's suspended 4 games.
Oh,
They have Perno, they have Tormund, they
Yeah,
have
Tormund.
Jamio, they
Yeah,
have Zombie Magikarp,
okay.
they have
must
a lot of
must
pitchers.
say y'all are gonna have it. Y'all are gonna have a very tough pitching to go against compared to us.
Oh no, I'm gonna be honest. Once we get past this series, I think next series is gonna be totally fine. I feel like this series just had us in a chokehold.
Do you guys have high spirits? You can beat the Dolphins.
100%.
100%. That's
We're not
good to hear,
scared.
man.
Oh,
Yeah, but it is fun watching this series. Honestly,
yeah, it's pretty intense.
coming from a collegiate standpoint, it's a fun series to watch.
I mean, yeah, I feel like I shouldn't have gone to 3 games, but we got it done.
Hey, you know what? You fought hard, and here you are, and you're moving on, man.
Hard.
You have anything else to say to the broadcast before we end it all?
No, not really.
Nothing else, man? Well, thank you for coming on, and I thank everybody at home on YouTube and anywhere else you might be seeing this stream. This has been the Minecraft Baseball League National League Division Series. I had it right. We'll see you in the championship series of either side, or I don't know if the division series is going still in the other league, but if it is, we'll see you there. And thank you all for showing up. This has been your host, Bowl of Cranberries, signing off.